Now welcome back to another Swiss01 video, and today we are in Indonesia again. I think it's Indonesia at least. And today we are at kind of a special airport. Actually, you might have seen it, on Instagram, for example. There have been some videos around, and this is what the airport actually looks like. See how curved that runway is? It's not too curved after all, is it? This runway is not very long at all, which is very typical of these mountains in Papua. We actually have another airport right next to it. There are just a lot of airports here. And this is what the infamous runway looks like. That's all the curve that actually is to it. Now, most interesting shots that we see on Insta are made from this position, and from this perspective, actually, there is a pretty big curve. Now, actually, I didn't really find a way to curve a runway properly, and it was not curved in the vanilla edition, so I had to use World Editor to actually go ahead and change the runway's shape. Next to the runway, it goes down very, very steeply. You don't want to be a Pegasus and overrun / skid off sideways, because then you will be dead most probably. And we have a little village here, a little town on this hill. So let's try, operating some planes here, shall we? Right, we are spawned into more of the super plane, if I can say that. This is the LED Turbolet, and it's known for being able to be used on very, very short runways. Perfect for airports like this. Let's go ahead and start the engines and try to take off out of here. Right, oh my goodness. The curved runway design is actually kind of weird. We had to drift a little bit. I hope you can see that here. You should not really be drifting a plane that much. What is the elevation, by the way? That's 5,400 feet. Not super duper high, but the higher you get, the longer of a runway you need. I have said this a lot of times already. Yeah, we might run into some issues, right? But yeah, let's just fly some other planes here. How about the Cirrus Vision Jet? This plane is super quiet. I kind of like it. More of a whisper jet than a vision jet, even though it features quite a lot of vision here. There are clouds in the scenery, which I really, really hate. Down there is the airport. Actually, I think you approach from this other side, but let's make it more challenging and more consequentious. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a hard one. This is gonna be a hard one. Ouch! Oh, we broke the landing gear. Maybe not good, but this will help us stop. We might be dead as well, but that's another story, and we don't care about that. Yeah, landing from this side is genuinely bad. Let's try a private jet. I think something like the Challenger 300 should not really have a problem with all that. Now let's try to use the other side of the runway, because that is better to approach, and we can actually use the whole runway. Now the Challenger 300 is nice, though. Okay, hard one, coming in. Okay, oh my goodness. No, this might have not worked out. I don't know. I should have gone around most probably. But we were definitely too late. Let's try this again. Maybe this will work out.
Minimums 140.
Yeah, I might have underestimated the danger of this short runway. I tried to actually crash onto the runway so that we stop more quickly. This is definitely a very, very challenging airport. Now, I don't know, should we go much bigger is the question. Let's try a CRJ 200 because I genuinely think that bigger planes will not make it here. Nice plane from Bombardier. It's not a Bush plane, definitely. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus Christ. That might have not been very successful. Maybe the Q400 will work. How stupid I was to think that this airport was gonna be easy. No, we're not gonna make it. Oh, we just made it. We have taken off a Q400 out of this airport. The Q400 does have quite a lower rotate speed. Well, let's not crash into this mountain though. Now, what should I try next? Some time ago, I made a 737 with some upgraded engines, I would say. Maybe these will help us a bit. Oh no. Oh, that was a bit too hard, but we might make it. Let's check out that landing. It probably was really not that good. Oh. I mean, we stopped. That's all that counts. Yeah. Now, these tuned engines actually allow this plane to, take off very, very quickly. Just listen to the sound of these. Oh, what has happened here? Yeah, we have just taken off with some complications, but it worked out very well. Now, let's try some normal planes. I mean, what can we try? The 767? It's never going to work. It's just ridiculous. You know when you have to do something and you already know that it's never going to work? Come on. I mean, what did I tell you? Oh, damn. Come on, it can't be impossible, right? I mean, that's actually a way how we can take off the 767 out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, this is all impossible. Alright, let's just skip this whole trouble and go for an A380. I mean, it's a very dead airplane anyway now. No one wants it. So let's go for it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this was a stop, so I'm gonna leave it there. That was actually quite impressive, wasn't it? I mean, we probably struck the mountain and that made us crash entirely, but that's a way to stop very quickly. So, yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.